Explosive diarrhea. It's just long time no see. Hello everybody. Oh, I look crazy. I'm rhyming. Anyways, we are now, oh it's so pretty, in Brisbane. What are we doing here?
Just holidaying, relaxing,
Vacationing. It's actually funny because it's not that funny. Since we came to Brisbane, we feel like we've been went on a vacation to a different country, and it feels like Christmas. Long time no see. We haven't really been doing vlogging.
We went back to Sydney because first we were in Sydney for like over a month, and now we were there for like 3 weeks, and we were at the same hostel like twice, and we did like a volunteer work. So we got like free accommodation and free dinner every day,
Which was nice.
and we just had to clean like the common area. It was really easy work for like a good price. So we haven't really vlogged in Sydney.
No,
we didn't do much.
We didn't do anything. It was like rotting in bed kind of thing. At first, it was like, oh, we're tired because like we have done so much.
Yeah.
So it was nice to like chill and relax a little bit. Also, the weather in Sydney sucked. So like it was pouring rain every day. So it was like, what the fuck are we supposed to even do? It's not like we have money to do anything that costs money. So we were just like watching movies. We did like a full-on Hobbit, Lord of the Rings marathon, Harry Potter marathon. So like that's nothing to vlog, you know what I mean?
And then Thursday we went to Brisbane. We took a plane from Sydney to Brisbane, and it is a super short flight, and they managed to forget my backpack
In Sydney.
We got Kinga's backpack, but mine didn't arrive. So
And thank God mine did arrive. We actually talked about it, how thank God it was hers. That like even she's happy that it was hers, because I would be freaking out. She was so chill.
Yeah, I knew
so
I would
chill.
handle it better than her. So.
For sure. I wouldn't handle it.
I just talked to the people at the airport, and they were like, "Oh, it looks like they forgot it," and I'm like, "How?" Like if we were to stay in Brisbane, that would have been like fine, just send it to Brisbane. But we were taking the bus to Noosa. So
Yeah, like the same day.
Yeah, 1 hour later.
Yeah, 1 hour later we had a bus from Brisbane to
So I was
Noosa.
like, how can you please send my backpack all the way to Noosa? And I didn't believe they would do that. They said, yeah, we can. So it's like, yeah, fine, fantastic. So we took the bus to Noosa, and I didn't have my backpack, so I was just wearing the same dirty clothes. I wanted to change. So, and I tried to call them, and I was on the line for like an hour, 20 minutes, and then I finally got to them, and he couldn't hear me, so I was like, oh, and they didn't have an email, no live chat, like it was impossible to contact them, so I was just stressing out. And then the next day I tried to contact them again,
And then they sent me a voicemail
yeah,
being like, oh, it's ready for pickup. Ready for pickup?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
and also luckily I did have an air tag in my backpack, so I just tried to check if it had been moved, and it was suddenly in Sunshine Coast.
Which, thank God,
Yeah.
because it's way closer to Noosa than Brisbane is.
Yeah, so I tried to call them multiple times, too long waiting time, and when I got to them they didn't have any answers. So we decided to just take the bus for like over an hour to the airport in Sunshine Coast and just hope we could find it, because the air tracker said it was there. So we did, and we got it.
Thank God.
Amazing. And then we took the bus back, and blah, blah, blah. And then they called you like 2 days later, like,
Yeah.
did you even get the backpack? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, and we're like, oh, you don't know that we got it? Like, yes, we got it.
I don't think they knew where it was. Like, even one time on the phone I was like, yeah, I can see that my backpack is in Sunshine Coast. They were like, who told you that? It's not there. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I have an air tag.
And he was like, oh, good. I'm like, yeah, thank God.
Anyways, so yeah. And then we did a marathon.
Oh,
Yeah, in Noosa.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, we also did that. We ran a marathon.
Well, okay, so me first.
Wait, do you mind holding it for a second? My hand is dying.
Okay, so Kinga has ran like a half marathon before, and she has run like the distance herself multiple times. So she's a runner and she inspired me.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Yeah, she inspired me. So I started running a little bit last year, but not too much.
Oh, you're holding the phone.
No, it was super hard. I don't like this either. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, let me hold it actually.
And then we were like, let's challenge yourself and sign up for a marathon in Australia. So we were like, yes, we can just run a lot and train a lot in Australia. It'll be so fun. Like, it's so beautiful to run here. Da da da. We were too optimistic.
Jokes on us.
We did not train at all. I ran a little bit in March. So the furthest I've ever ran was 15 kilometers. And I've only done
Which
it
is
once.
like way less, under even half.
So I only done that once, and then I didn't run for 2 months. And the marathon like got closer, and I was like, I can't run the marathon. It was a little back and forth, like, oh, I have signed up, I have paid for it. So we got to Noosa, and she went to pick up her bib number, and I was like, let's just pick up mine as well. Let's see how it feels. La, la, la. Yeah. So I picked it up, registered, checked in, and then on the day of the marathon, I got ready, and I thought, let's just do this as a challenge to myself, to just test my limits, see how far I can go. Just see how this goes. Take it easy.
Like no pressure.
Yeah. So I started and I ran super slow. And it was fun until I got to like kilometer 30. So I gave up at like 32, 33. And then I just went out of the race. I was like, no, I'm not doing anymore.
But also, that's still so impressive and insane, because as we said, she hasn't ran anything since March. Precisely 2 months, and the furthest she's ever ran is 15. So to even pull up to the race and do 33 kilometers is insane. Like, that's insane.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
I'm glad I tried.
Yeah, and that was amazing.
Challenge myself. And then you...
Well, I finished the race. Okay, so when I signed up for this marathon, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do so good. I'm gonna run a sub 4. Like, I'm gonna, So I was so excited. And then that didn't happen. Well, because when we're in Australia, my priorities changed very quickly from like running and being healthy, because I had a really good routine in Norway, where we were like working out and running. I ran 5 times a week.
Yeah.
And then in Sydney, it's like we're living in a hostel, so we're drinking a lot, a lot.
Yeah.
So I didn't really wake up early to go for a run. I was social. So I was like, okay, I can't run. And then 2 weeks prior to the marathon, I was like, okay, I need to go on like one long run to even see if my legs can handle a long run. So I ran like 30 kilometers, but at 25, I was dead, and I was like, there's no way I can run a marathon. But I did the 30, and then I was like, I have to, because I'm literally leaving Sydney, where I stay for free, to go to Noosa, where I pay so much for a hostel, just to do the race. So I'm not gonna do that and not run it, I have to. So I did. I didn't do it under 4 hours, but that's totally fine. No, I'm still very proud of myself that I even finished. And I felt surprisingly good throughout the whole race, besides the fact that I got explosive diarrhea. So, okay, my stomach can be very sensitive, and you never know. And normally I have like these gels that I'm used to run with, and like my stomach feels great. But I didn't have them here in Australia. I brought some with me, but I threw them out one time. Long story, whatever.
Yeah,
anyways, I didn't have them, and I was like, okay, I need gel. So I bought some that I've never tried before, and my stomach just flipped, and I went to the bathroom to poop my pants 6 times during the race. But we did it, and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. My body still hurts. My back hurts very bad, which is really annoying, because I have some back issues and I don't want it to like come back. But we finished the race, and yeah, I'm really happy with it.
Yeah. So then today, it is Tuesday, we have just been relaxing the past few days, and then today we took the bus from Noosa to Brisbane.
We're in Brisbane, and we're only staying here it's 6 nights.
Yeah.
And we're leaving to go to Norway next week.
Yeah.
So this is our final week in Australia.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is a very good way to end it. Like, we're in Brisbane, we haven't been here before, we're just gonna chill, we don't have like heavy plans, we're just gonna vacation.
Yeah.
That's why it feels like a vacation.
Yeah.
I mean, we are on vacation, to be fair.
We've been vacationing for 3 months.
Yeah. Well, this feels like a vacation. But see you later, alligator.
We're now in Pooh Corner Bushland Reserve. Because people say they see kangaroos.
And you can spot koalas as well, but it's just not that common.
And we've been in Australia for 3 months without seeing a kangaroo. So we took the bus now for like 30 minutes and walked 30 minutes just to hopefully see some kangaroos.
But the thing is, normally you see them like in the morning or like sunset.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the day.
Yeah, so we're kind of stupid, but
We'll see.
yeah, let's go.
We
hiked. It was like 3.9 kilometers, so it was basically a hike. But it was beautiful.
It was really nice.
A lot of trees, natures.
And we had so much fun.
Yeah. Did we see a kangaroo?
Not a single one. We saw nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Unfortunately.
But we didn't really expect to see anything because it's just our luck and we know. A little sad because now we're like, this is kind of our last chance to see one.
Yeah.
And we didn't. But it's fine. Now we have to just figure out what else we're gonna do today.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it.
Dinner for today.
Looks so good. We have like no money. I don't know how we're affording this. Like, I don't know.
So now we're in a botanic garden in Brisbane. Looks beautiful. I love botanic gardens. They're always so pretty.
Pretty like me.
Okay, we found this cafe. They have a lot of good vegan food, but unfortunately
And we
they're
wanted like
closed.
dinner,
Yeah.
but it's closed, so
Yeah.
we bought cookies.
Yeah.
Oh, do we try this first?
Yeah.
Oh. It's perfectly soft, you know?
Yeah.
It's honestly like cake. Also, like, look in it. It's like cake.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's so good.
Oh, it was really good.
Rate it.
I think I'll rate it like 7.5.
I'll rate it 6. Okay, should we try next?
Yes.
Some like apple crumble something.
Yeah.
Tiramisu croissant.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's Okay, do we do the apple first?
Yes.
How do you even taste it to try everything?
Okay.
10 out of 10. I love anything
Oh,
apple.
wow. Yeah, that was amazing. Wow.
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 No, yeah, I love this. Love this.
I think I'll give it a 9. 9 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Perfect. It's perfect. Let's try this. What do you think?
I'll give it a 6, I think.
I'd give it a 7.5.
Yeah, so that thing was the best.
Which was my idea.
Yeah.
I know what's best. Now we're gonna sugar up.
Yeah.
Guess where we are.
We're back. But I mean, you don't even know we left. So.
It's just darker a little bit.
We wanted to go to this like mountain, like it's a lookout.
It's a lookout point, which is supposed to be like you can see the whole Brisbane and like it's supposed to be really nice.
Yeah. But there was this one last bus that was going, so we just made it to the bus stop.
Yeah, we made it.
And they were like, oh my god, luckily we made it because this is the last bus. And they were like, wait, are the going buses down again? Like, are we getting back?
And it's like kind of far.
Yeah, and there were no buses that were going back.
And since like we planned on going that late, we would have to be there until it's like pitch black. And it's like a 40-minute walk through like a forest, it looks like,
Yeah.
on pictures. And we don't
With
want to
no
do
lights.
that. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
No, so
So I think we're going to go back another day, like in the day.
So we just walked to the bus stop, and then we walked back and just had to make a pit stop to the toilet, and now we're back at this restaurant.
Yeah, because they just reopened.
We first came here because we wanted to eat, because we were hungry, and they had like this lunch menu that closed like 1 hour before we came, and then they reopened for dinner at like 4.
Yeah.
So that's why we just got some sweets.
Yeah.
But now
we're getting
something
dinner.
savory.
Yeah, and I'm excited because I love, like, dinner food is my favorite food. I can have dinner food for breakfast, lunch, dinner.
So now we've ordered and just waiting for the food.
Yep. Joke's on you. Okay.
Whoa. Starter cauliflower wings.
Oh, it looks so
I
good.
love cauliflower.
Oh,
That is actually kind of crazy, you little dog. Help me.
the sugar starts to kick in.
This it's so amazing, right? Is it good?
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah. Oh. The main thing.
It's delicious. It's raining, it's pouring. It's raining quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, it is.
And we're going what?
Shopping.
But we're
Well,
not gonna buy anything because we have no money. So we're window shopping.
and some souvenirs. I want to look at
Souvenirs.
Yeah. Little coffee break. Tonight's plans. Yummy, yummy.
My tummy.
Ooh.
It's just us. And we paid to get here. These were for free, so it's worth it.
Now we're making porridge. What time is it?
10:30. This is our late night drunk food. Okay, I don't think we filmed much last night, but it's because we went back home at 10 p.m. and ate porridge. So tonight is our last night out
In Australia.
yeah, because we're leaving to Norway in 2 days. Literally not tomorrow, but the day after. Yeah, that's 2 days. So yeah, this is our last night out. So last one, best one. We'll make it a good one. A night to remember.
Yes.
Hopefully we will be better at filming tonight.
Yes.
Last day in Australia. Not even Brisbane.
Yeah.
In the whole country.
Yeah, and not even last day. Like this is just the morning and we're leaving soon. So we
Yeah,
don't
we're
have.
leaving. We don't even have the day.
No.
It's literally 6:54 in the morning, and we're leaving in like 30 minutes to go to the airport. How do you feel? How do you feel about leaving Australia?
I don't think that it has hit yet. I think I'm on the plane when I look through pictures. And
Right? Oh no, don't say that. That sounds so sad. Oh my god, yeah. I think same. Like we have so many plans this summer that like I'm fine leaving.
Yeah.
And, like I do miss my friends and family back home, so I would like to see them anyways. And I'm really gonna miss this. You know how I think I'm gonna feel like? Because this went by so fast.
Yeah.
And then back home in Norway, everything like stays the same. You know, everything's the same.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be like, oh, this never happened. Like this was just a dream. I'm back home.
Yeah.
Everything's normal.
True.
I don't like that.
No, because it has only been like 3 months. Isn't that much?
No.
Like nothing has happened back home, but like this has been the most adventurous 3 months of my
Yeah.
life. So
And it has been life changing. Like Australia has been life changing for me. So like, I don't even. Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah. The line is so long. Oh my god. Boarding the first flight. Everything went smoothly. Check-in, security, everything. Good. First meal is served.
your seat back is in the upright position. Your tray table is on the way.
Hello.
Hey.
We have a car, which means
We're in.
Norway. It's been a rocky 40 hours.
Oh yeah, even more. The travel was so unnecessarily stressful.
And just unnecessary. Should have stayed in Australia. It says it's 11 degrees, feels like 4. We're in June. Like, dude, do we tell them about like what happened in Paris?
What happens in Paris?
It's in Paris.
Well, we can try to go like quickly from the beginning.
Yeah, go. I'm just
Like
gonna go to the next door.
We took a plane, obviously.
Oh, the sun is shining.
Ooh. We had a 9-hour flight from Brisbane to China. That was a good flight. It was good. So we flew with China Southern Airlines, and they were really good. Actually.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna be like a cheap thing.
Because we got our tickets so cheap as well.
But the only problem was no aircon. So I started to get warm. And I hate being warm. Anyways, we got dinner and dinner again.
Wait, what did we? Oh, on the plane! I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
No, but like the food on the food. They did serve us good food. And then after 9 hours, we landed in China. It was a small airport with not much to do. So it was a little boring that we had like, what was it, 7 hours layover
Yeah, I think so.
begin with. And then like 1 hour before we were supposed to take off, the weather was stormy and dark and lightning and thunder.
No, but it was crazy lightning and thunder.
Like it was a storm.
Yeah.
But then it was getting closer to our takeoff and they were like, might be a little delay. And we were like, ugh.
And so I started searching up on like ChatGPT, like, does planes get cancelled if there is thunder and lightning? And I said, most likely, yeah. So I'm like, oh.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, because I didn't want to stress you before we know. This wasn't cancelled,
No, it was.
so it's fine.
Yeah. So anyways, we finally got on the plane at like the same time as we should. But when we got on the plane, they were like, sorry, we can't take off. So we were just sitting in the plane for like 1 hour. But they served us some drinks and
But
we fell
I
asleep.
fell asleep
Yeah.
in that 1 hour, and I didn't wake up for takeoff, which I'm so happy about because I hate takeoff. So I just slept through it, which is amazing.
Yeah. And then we took off. I also slept, but I was woken up because we ordered like vegan meals. So they had to be like, this is your meal. Once again. Really good food. Ooh, this plane was like 12 hours, but I slept like mostly. I didn't watch any movies and I watched like 3 movies the first flight. So like I tried to sleep. Anyways, okay, now it's starting to get stressful. Because since we were a little bit delayed, we landed later in Paris than we should have. And to begin with, we had like 5 hours layover, which we were like, oh, that's plenty of time, like too much time. But then we didn't have that much time anymore. We were like, dang it, we should have had that money because we waited like almost an hour for our backpacks. And then we wanted to go check in again. And our check-in terminal was like a train away. So we had to run to the train and walk a lot and check in again. And it was stressful.
Oh yeah.
And then after 2 planes of like 20 hours in total with bad air, and I was so hot, so I felt sweaty and ew, and it was gross. So I just hated life at that moment. Then we finally got to the gate, we could just relax. And then the rest of the trip was kind of smoothly. But then in Oslo we had to get our backpacks again to check in, even though it was the same company. So that sucked. But anyways, now we're in Hokksund.
Yeah, and we're having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she's staying at my house with my dad and me, and she's gonna be there for the entire month until I leave to Poland. So that's amazing because I have a roommate now.
Yeah. And then I just have to work for like 2 weeks more, and then I'm coming to Poland as well for like a month. How long we want
We'll
to
see.
So that's fun. But yeah, now we're just doing some groceries.
Because we're hungry.